Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. Continuing on this Saturday series called Travelers, Notebooks, Memory Keepers. Or keeping. So, in short, what I do on a Saturday for this video series is work in my Traveler's Notebook or a TN, and I am using that to basically scrapbook. As much as I love scrapbooking, I find the pages very big, and I have 4 children, and I run out of space to keep these scrapbook projects in. So this Traveler's Notebook series for me is ideal because I can put them in a dory and keep them in my shelf where I keep all my books, and there's no problems with that. So I'm using the Dear Diary Mintay Papers for this specific page. And the page that I'm doing today, so let me get back to the start just a little bit. I started a TN or a Traveler's Notebook to document all of the places where I've had coffee in the various months. And I will link the video up in the eye of how I set up this TN, and then my first process video for my first memory of coffee for June, which is with Ruthie, where we were at Seattle Coffee Company. Today, I am, like I said, using the Mintay Papers, the Dear Diary series. I'm also using some washi tape from a local store that we have here called Mr. Price. They were on sale, and so I got these. They're beautiful colors of like rose gold, just pretty. And so this Mintay paper background fits perfectly with it. This brown craft color doily fits wonderful with it. And I'm just layering these pieces where I'm going to be putting my photo on. My photo is of a place called Coffee Couture, which is the little coffee shop at the hospital where I get my infusion. So this is not the part of me that I speak of very often, just because it's kind of personal to me. I battle or I fight a chronic illness called rheumatoid arthritis, which is fairly aggressive, and I get biological infusions for it. So basically, because rheumatoid arthritis attacks is an autoimmune system, meaning your own body kind of attacks yourself. The only way that they treat it or effectively treat it, is by downsizing, pretty much killing your immune system so that you don't fight yourself. So anyways, that's long story, different story. I know that God has and can heal me, and so I don't pay much attention to it and don't focus on it, and it's not on my mind the entire time. But what I do like about these 6 monthly hospital visits, they are 2 weeks apart every 6 months, and what I do like about that is this little coffee shop. They do have the best bar one cheesecake in the world. So my little treat is this wonderful coffee, and then this bar one cheesecake when I go there. So I've just picked up some various little word phrases, like the word snapshots, that little heart. I've added the little light bulb from this paper range, and adding the same light bulbs on the other side on top of some washi, just again layering. And then I'm going to be writing on that white space using my Faber Castell Pit Artist pens, and I am going to be writing the name of the coffee shop, big and bold, and then just journal a little bit about this time and what I had. I have a cafe mocha at this particular coffee shop, and so that's what I'm going to be journaling here. Cannot believe it, but if you hear the crunch, 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 that's Grace deciding to eat her food right now while I'm busy recording. or doing this voiceover. I sketched out the C for coffee and the C for couture first, and then used my pen to outline it so that it has a bit of dimension. And then once I'm done writing, I'm going to take my date stamp, or this is a stamp set with months and days on it, and I'm just going to type out or stamp out with my Distress Oxide inks the date, which is the 7th of June, and that this coffee happened. It's not for the date I did it on. I used the date that I had this particular coffee experience. And then I'm just going to take a makeup brush and apply the same Distress Oxide just on the edges of the top and the bottom. Just wanted to bring in a little bit of the color. So the brush gives it a softer blend than what a blending tool will. And so I'm just really wanting that little bit of bringing in a border on the top and the bottom of this particular layout. I grabbed some of my Creative Retreat May kit decor stickers, and I used the little hearts. The pink just matches perfectly and pops off this page. And then I call it done. So there you go. Hope to see you again soon. Join me next Saturday. Bye-bye.